Welcome back to another tutorial, and in this video I'm going to be recreating this snippet by Trippie Redd. By the way, if you like the song that's playing in the background right now, it's called Darkenergy by Phantom Lore. It's produced by me, and as of right now it's only available on SoundCloud, but if you're watching this in the future it might be available on all platforms. And the link to the song is in the description. But without further ado, let's jump into it. Starting off, I listened to the snippet and created this bass pattern. As for the effects and the leveling on the sub bass, the effects aren't doing anything at all, and I let the 808 sit at around 6 decibels. The next sound is then the distorted sub, which I've also used in a lot of my other remakes. By the way, a link in the description to check out those. And this is the pattern that I came up with. As for the effects on the distorted sub, I just took out some lows below 100 Hz and let it sit at around 15 dB. The next sound is the Supersaw, and to build the chords for the song, I just either made a major chord or a minor chord, then I added a top line to the chord progression, and this is what it sounds like. As for the effects on this one, I just cut out the lows below 239 Hz. The next sound is another saw preset, and I made this in 3x oscillator. You just want to copy these settings right here. And this is what it sounds like. As for the effects on this one, I just cut out the lows below 134 and then a little dip on 11,000 Hz. Next up is the lead, and with this lead I just used 2 presets. By the way, all the presets are free and down in the description if you want them. And this is what the first lead sounds like. For the first lead, I just cut out the lows below 246 Hz and then added a little boost around 3600 Hz. And I also let it sit at around 12 dB. Now the second preset looks like this, and I just again copied over the exact same notes from the other lead preset. Then I added a low cut at 368 Hz and a little boost at 1800 Hz. Then I added another lead in Serum, and it sounds like this. Now the loop is split into 2 sections, one with the lead and one without, and this is what the full sample sounds like. And now it's time for the drums. So starting off, this is what the 808 pattern sounds like. For the effects on the 808, I just routed it to mixer track number 2, then rerouted it to mixer track 7 and added a bit of overdrive. Now the next sound is just a standard clap, which then sounds like this. Now the next sound is just a standard hi-hat with some pauses in between. Another important thing about these types of beats is that since we're using a sub, it's occupying a lot of the lower frequencies, so we have to automate the EQ to turn off when the 808 is introduced so we don't have any clashing between them. And this is what it sounds like. Now you hear all of the low end that is actually cut out of the loop, which then gives space to the 808. The structure, as I've mentioned in my other remix, isn't 100% identical because the song hasn't been released yet, but this is my interpretation of what it would be. As of right now, I've made a remake on Gone, Spacetime, Molly Hart, and Something About Me, and I'm also dropping the Supercell remake very soon, so make sure that you subscribe and turn on post notifications. Something I forgot to mention is that I'm going to be making a tutorial on how you can make these type of rage loops, and I'm also going to be showing you how I made the loop for Darkenergy, so enjoy the beats.